Hi everyone, welcome to Ascension to Love with Alice. It's such an honour to be here with you. In this video we're going to be looking at the question, well, I'm already spiritual, so does that mean I'm 5D? Right? So this video is in no way intending to point at anyone or anything like that. This is just something that's been coming up recently in conversations with people when they're trying to understand the different dimensions that we have and how to access them, how to be in them, how to live in them, what they mean, right? Now, back in the golden age of Atlantis, the last one that we had, obviously we're going forward into an even brighter, more vibrant golden age, but the last one that we had just over 10,000 years ago, couldn't get my words out then, just over 10,000 years ago, we were able to maintain a fifth dimensional consciousness while still holding on to our human bodies. There was a couple of very ascended high priests and priestesses who could go into the sixth dimension, but we've never before been able to house a fifth dimension or above in our human bodies, and that's what we're going forward into in this beautiful new golden era that we are in the process of transcending to. So let's just elaborate a little bit on the different dimensions. We have the third dimension, right, which is that fear-based, ego-based, separation consciousness. It's all about me. It's competition. It's effort. It's resistance. It's needing to be told what to do. It's all external validation, external influence, right? It's everything around us, and we're the victim to that, right? You know, it's when things are going wrong and we want to point the finger and blame something. It's gone wrong because oh, the tools weren't good, right? It's kind of like, blame the tools rather than the workman type of energy. Now, every time you access, or every time when we're ascending, it's not a journey upwards, it's a journey inwards. And every time we go deeper and deeper, and the more healing that we do, the more clearer our vessel becomes, allowing us to channel through that beautiful divine light, we unlock access to the next level until we can stay there consistently, and then the next level. And it kind of works a little bit like that. So it's not like a diploma or an accreditation that when you get it and you've got a certificate, I'm in 5D, woohoo! That's not what it is, right? It's where are we staying consistently, So the third dimension I've just explained. The fourth dimension is when you're starting to understand that, time and space don't really exist in the same way. You've been introduced to angels or spirit, or you're seen with your third eye, you're maybe tuning into different extrasensory things, right? Making contact with non-physical as well. So there is that love there, but you're kind of fluctuating still between the fear-based thing and the old programming that comes with this human body, and then other things as well, right? So there is that connection with all that is. There is that connection with the flow of life. There is that beautiful advice, and you're probably guiding people as well. There are many light workers that have been here for a while, leading the way up to now, right? And the really incredible thing is, we're at a stage, we're at a phase right now in our existence, in our incarnation, when we're able to access the fifth dimension and consistently stay there. So what is that? So the fifth dimension is unconditional love, but let's term it in another way: unity consciousness, right? So when you're operating from the fifth dimension, there is no fear within you. You are a vessel for all that is to channel through you, to inspire you, to create with you. You are the master co-creator of your life. You are taking accountability for everything that is happening to you, around you, for you, against you if something is happening against you. That's a lower dimension though, right? But taking ownership of it allows us to then turn it around, experience the light in that contrast, and illuminate it. Unconditional love is not only for yourself, but then for everything else as well. You see the light in other people. You see how we're all connected. You see that although there is another person over there and they may be operating in whatever frequency they are in, you are seeing only the light in them. You are recognizing only the divine in them, right? So a really easy way to kind of feel into where you're at, because it'll fluctuate, you guys. This isn't about, like I said before, this isn't I've achieved 5D, I've had an attunement, I've achieved it, I'm there all the time. No. we fluctuate, because what's happening is, as we maintain a vibration of light, more shadows that are wanting to be illuminated will come forth. More karma that we've accrued, not only individually but collectively as well, that wishes to get released will want to come up, right? And whether and how we respond to that is going to determine the frequency we're then going to hold on to, then going to maintain, then going to create from, because we're always creating, whether we like it or not, right? So the quickest way to kind of create in a really, really positive, beautiful way is to acknowledge that, you know, everything that's happening I've created, right? Everyone around me is a reflection of me. So how are they responding to me right now? Is it something that is expansive, that is loving, that I'm enjoying? Or is it not? Right? And if it's not, observe. Don't find yourself getting drawn into the emotions of it, into the ego body, because then you're dropping your vibration's spiraling down. But observe and see it for what it is. A reflection of a wound that is wanting to be illuminated and to be healed. We can even go into the 6th, 7th, 8th dimension and talk about that, but we're not going to in this video. 6th dimension may be achieved by some people watching this already. They may have stepped their toes, dipped their toes into that. And that's when you've got a foot in both worlds. Not only do you see everyone for a reflection of yourself, not only do you see that you're all connected, so you would never, ever, ever wish harm or wish karma to have its, you wouldn't wish karma to do what it needs to do. You'd wish them light and love and happiness and success and joy no matter what. But the 6th dimension is when you've got a foot in both worlds, both the physical and the non-physical, right? And there are many people that have already achieved that and dipped their toes into that, and some people that are vibrating on that level already and higher. But I just want to draw your attention to the point of this video is to help you bring awareness back to yourself. Because if at any point you're looking at someone and going, they're of this dimension, they're of this frequency, they're of this vibration, you're externalizing, right? So that's not unity consciousness. You're projecting something out rather than bringing it back in to the divine I am, right? So this is just to help on our own ascension journey, our own ascension path. The mirroring that we see is a beautiful reflection of exactly where we are and exactly what is ready to be healed and transmuted next, right? So that's how it should be connected with when we're looking at other people. That's how we should be reading that, right? It's showing us what is active within our own vibration. And then we take it a step further and we realize the creator that we are. And then we choose to focus on the love within our heart. We choose to focus on our connection with Mother Earth and the Cosmic Father, right? We choose to be that clear vessel in which that inspiration can come down, and with the law of grace allow it to enter in and create from that space of ease and flow and beauty, right? So if you are watching this and you are wanting to ascend further, the journey is to go within your heart. The journey is to notice what's mirroring around you, catching whatever thoughts are around you, catching what you're creating right now in the present moment, and just observing it and allowing any emotion that's coming up with it to pass through and to be transmuted in grace and in light and in love, and to then radiate out, changing your vibration by focusing on something that you love, by moving your body, by singing a song, by jumping up and down, by doing something that honors that inner child and raising that vibration. And then watch what happens as you are focusing on just being happy and joyous in the now, right? And when you can do that more and more frequently, catching a lower energy thought, catching an external projection, catching a judgment, catching a trigger, catching a reaction, and we can clear the energy grid. So stop adding to it in that moment. I always just say count backwards from 20, because counting backwards from 20 is enough to stop a thought in its tracks. And then as soon as you get to 0, whatever is in front of you, doesn't matter what it is, could be a coat hanger, it could be anything. What are you grateful for? What do you love about it? Or you can just jump up and down and sing a song, shake about, and get out into nature, go for a walk. But as soon as you've counted back to 0, do something that will either help you raise your vibration by just finding points of whatever it is in front of you to be grateful for, right? And consistently doing that is going to raise your vibration and keep you consistently at a higher level. Okay. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this message resonates. And if it's touched at least one heart and helped at least one person understand deeper, then my job here is done. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Bye.